Ask you something.
I'm thinking that's
There
what the
you go.
pregnancy.
So
Stock
when you're
right
alone
there.
at night
Okay.
at your spot, you're alone.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm asking. You're alone at night. You're a bottle and a half of wine deep, right?
I never get a bottle and a half, but go ahead.
Okay, a bottle deep. You've polished a bottle.
I've done that.
You're buzzing.
Okay.
It's 2 a.m. What are you Googling?
You need a girlfriend.
It flops between Pornhub.
You need a
A
girlfriend.
lot of physics videos.
Physics. See,
You,
this.
you need a girlfriend.
We got to get you some love.
Hey man, and
This
and
is
some
what
well,
happens
and
with
a lot
single
of
dudes your age, alone in a fucking studio.
And I
right?
watch a lot of-
At 2 a.m, you're getting buzzed. There's nothing else to do. Buy a PlayStation.
We got to buy you something.
Yeah,
Well, I
this
also
is
be looking-
insane.
well, okay. I watch a lot of murder.
Yeah, murder
documentaries.
docs, Pornhub,
dog, like
and
the
alien
gangster
shit.
shit. Yeah,
That's
the
what
gang
fucking
shit. You don't like
lonely
that?
dudes do in a
Dude,
condo.
You that's the chemical makeup for a school shooting. Or something.
Yeah,
that's like
You're losing your mind.
alien docs, Pornhub physics videos, a bottle of wine. I'm afraid you're going to shoot up a festival.
Oh, this word. What that word called, Tino?
Huh?
Simping. Goddamn simp. That's all he was, right, Jules?
Simping.
Simp. What's simp?
Dude,
I'm a simp.
you are a simp.
I'm a simp.
You be
Fuck.
simping hard.
Hard.
All right.
She knows what simp means.
What does simp mean?
It's like you're crazy.
She simps for Harry Styles. Does
Yeah.
it make sense?
Yeah.
Like you do anything for him. For
Simp is a
Yeah,
slang,
I'm a simp.
but it's for men. Men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention.
Oh, that felt good. So now I don't have to feel bad for your little heartbreak. Fuck you.
Doc gets mean when he gets
You
drunk.
get so mean.
You get mean when you get drunk.
Yeah, you're
I'm not
so
drunk.
mean to me.
No, man. Fuck
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of here.
I'm a simp, okay? I was a simp back then.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You were simping hard.
I was simping hard, but I did have feelings and it did break my heart.
Yeah, it did. It broke your little simping
Yeah,
heart.
yeah. So why is that? I mean, why can't both of things be true?
It is. They are true.
Yeah. I
He's so mean right now.
He's being mean to you.
So
Okay,
bully.
hold on.
Wow. Wow.
Don't film the thing yet, but I'm gonna tell you, I know, man.
What?
It's nothing. Like you didn't have anything.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but there's something called unrequited love. It's
Yeah.
been in poetry.
Oh, Bobby, I didn't know you were so. That
Yeah.
was so like Great Expectation. Like that's beautiful. You ever seen Great
Yeah,
Expectation?
yeah, yeah. But what
That's
I'm
what he
saying that-
is. Except
Yeah, but
he didn't fuck. Ethan fucked. You know what I'm saying? Back to fucking. Ethan fucked, but you didn't fuck.
right.
he's slinging them for
He's
some
slinging
reason.
'em, right.
Yeah, he's loving it.
I have to defend myself though. May I defend
Go
myself?
to town.
Right, right. So you understand that I didn't have sex with a woman until I was 23, until I started doing stand up.
He
So
had sex with a guy before that.
I sucked a couple of dicks. a little trial run, right? But I sucked 3 dicks, all right? But in high school, right? 4
dicks.
yeah, that's right.
Grown man
Like,
too.
don't count.
When you're a grown man, yeah.
Yeah, but I was a kid, right? So since I was, and when I was in high school, I went to this thing. There was this thing called the Sadie Hawkins dance, where the girl asked the guy. I was never asked, right? Girls just didn't like me,
Bobby.
right? And I always liked girls, right? And I would hang out with girls, and I would like them hard, and I was so scared of rejection, right, that I would have feelings for somebody, right, but I wouldn't say anything because I didn't want to get my heart broken.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like that same thing. It's like, do you like me? No. It would shatter me.
It hurts.
It would shatter me. So what I would do is I would just stay in these friendships, right? But have these feelings, right? And then they would see other guys. It would break my heart. That's all I'm saying. It's okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes every time, if I get a white driver and they see it's me, they get bummed right away.
Why?
Because I look like I don't have money.
That's true. Last night,
You did it.
ESPY's after party.
Yeah.
I don't. By the way, did you watch ESPY's? Steph did stand up. Sarah Tiana wrote some of his stuff. Chris Spencer. Who else? He crushed actually.
He's a really nice guy.
No, but he actually did really well at the ESPYs. Like he roasted a little bit. It was kind of fun, man.
Yeah, because even when me and Kalai did his game show, his
Yeah.
wife at a game show,
Yeah.
he was very funny and loose.
Very,
and
very
good.
He's a
charismatic.
dope dude.
He's a good dude. What?
He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
He's extreme.
That's not your guy though, right? Spud Webb, that's your guy?
This guy, he walked in this morning. He walked in and was like, he's like, man, Tino, did you see what happened with the Pentagon? And I was like, of course not.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, man, they released A whole new subcategory. Tell them what it is.
Oh, so you know how they get the UAP task force? So now they open up an office for anomalous vehicles that's going from space into the water. So they trying to monitor everything.
Oh, they go to water now?
They've been in water. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You never even mentioned
This
water.
motherfucker,
They've been
they've
in
been
water.
mentioned the water. They
He's
call it
saying-
USO.
Yeah.
Unidentified
Yeah, the movie's
submerged
called The
object.
Abyss. I saw it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, do you like that movie? That was a great
It was a
movie.
good movie.
You guys are perfect.
You ever seen that
Preliminary
movie?
assessment. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Is this it? This is what the new thing is? Oh my God! I'm not going to read all these papers again.
No, don't go to the docs. It's too much. No, just type in. Just type in.
You know he does this late at night. He's on these docks late at night.
It's
Doc in the dock.
What a sad world.
Just type in UFO and then click on news. Type in UFO news.
I can
then
imagine
type in
Doc
news.
with his alien pajamas,
Click on news. See?
right? Late at night.
Pentagon
Alien
renames
pajamas.
UFO office
Pinot,
expands
right?
mission to
4 in the
transmedium
morning,
objects.
just reading this stuff. It's so sad.
It's
the
so
visual.
sad.
The visual. Yeah.
After only 8 months of existence, the Pentagon's office tasked with investigating and tracking UFOs or unidentified aerial phenomena will look beyond the stars for objects of interest. On Wednesday, the Pentagon announced that it renamed and expanded the authority of the government's chief UFO office. That someone just got a promotion. Formerly known as the Airborne Object Identification and Management Group, or AOIMG. The office will now be known as the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO ARO. I got to be honest with you.
see what
All
it says,
jokes aside right
transmedium?
now.
Yeah.
All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going so under the radar that a piece of me knows they have so much information.
Sure.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Of course.
How is this not the front page news that, like, they've slid this under Biden has COVID? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Biden has COVID, like, big fucking deal. Everyone has COVID right now. Literally everybody. How come we don't hear about this?
But also, I've
you
been.
scare everybody.
But Doc,
Huh?
you got to do it the way they're doing it because it scares everybody.
It should scare everyone.
I didn't know what
Yeah,
a
but-
galaxy was. I've been because since I met you, I've been like Googling things and trying to learn about it. There's 300 billion planets in our galaxy.
Wait. There's 300 billion planets in our galaxy alone?
Yeah,
I think so.
200 billion.
Yeah, 200 billion. Yeah.
You're off by 100 billion. That's a lot.
I don't know, but check this out, right? And then there are 300 million planets that could be like Earth in that 200 billion, right? So, and then that's just our galaxy. There's other galaxies. So in my head, I'm like, theoretically, right? You're right. I mean, the odds, there's got to be other life, intelligent life on other planets.
Right.
Right.
We can't be the only thing.
We can't be the only
Because we're
thing.
not that good. Look at us in this room.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they came
But
down
that's
and
why they
saw
haven't
this
been.
room?
We're so dumb, you know?
You know how like the last time we was talking about this and y'all named some of those groups of different species y'all named?
Yeah.
Think about this.
White
The
Walker.
tall,
Yeah,
tall white.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Name another one.
The Gray People.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue Man Group.
Okay. Man, you on some bullshit. That's the fucking.
Michael Stipe from
Michael
REM.
Stipe.
Oh,
100%. Michael Stipe.
You don't think that guy's a fucking
Yeah.
a tall white?
Vern Troyer was definitely right.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
to Vern.
Definitely was.
So let's just say this. Let's pretend right now that those are all real.
They are.
Yeah, they are real.
So what that means, they're all coming here and they're able to get to us, but we're not able to get to them. It means we're in the middle of something. That's why we don't know understand what's going on.
Well, yeah, we don't. I don't think we're the
I
end
think
of
we're
it.
in the middle of. I think we're just in the middle of something and we're starting to find out.
Yeah, but the theory that they're having a war. If you look online, there's like a war between 5 different alien races, right?
Possibility.
Who's
Yeah.
winning?
What?
Who's winning?
You would think that you would walk outside and see a shrapnel of a something.
But they
Like, well, there's no sign of
look
nothing.
at the distance we are from different solar systems. What the fuck are you talking about? See, this
But
is
you're
not-
saying that they're here.
yeah,
Yeah, there's
they've
not.
been coming here, and they are here.
They're here
Yeah,
now.
They're here.
They're here
Where
right
are
now.
they?
Where are they?
Underwater.
Oh, they're underwater.
They
don't wanna
in
stay on the
bases.
surface?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
they, were they in the bases or whatever they got there with the government? If the
No, I'm
government-
saying, are there any of them walking free?
Well,
Amongst us.
according to the government, it's possible.
What?
Right. So according to the documents, like unaccountable pregnancies, that would be they're walking amongst us. This depends on how many women or how many people didn't had that. If that's true, you understand what I'm saying?
So you're
No.
saying women are getting pregnant,
They're getting
by,
pregnant
aliens?
by aliens?
You want to call them aliens, whatever you want to call them, yeah.
Well, okay,
What?
what do you want me to call them?
Yeah.
Well, because they can still be human beings. Like, you know what your problem is? You think that we probably are the only human beings.
Stories. I look at the person first and go, what is this guy's credentials? You know what I mean? Do I know this person? Like if Lex Friedman,
Yeah.
right, pulled me aside and goes, "Listen, dude, I saw it." He described it. I would be like, you know what? Lex Friedman is one of the smartest guys on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Right?
You's a goddamn dummy.
Who?
You.
Why?
Because of a goddamn, he could be lying to you, and you going just because of that's his job. He's a scientist. That don't mean he's not one of the smartest people in the world. That's what the fuck he does. He's just a scientist. You think Lex is smarter than you?
No.
Yeah.
He just
I
do
don't-
science. That's all he do. This shit is crazy to me when people put scientists on this level that they shouldn't. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, he's about to tell us. He's about to literally be like, and they out here telling us the Earth's getting hotter. When? How?
No,
Yeah.
no. It's just
like,
what they
it's
study.
like that black, you know, the demon COVID lady that Trump was using, that one doctor,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Like you would go to her. That's your family practitioner.
Doc,
There's some people with credentials.
Doc, you
Science-
think because he's a
listen,
scientist,
but
he's
here's the
not
thing.
this fucking
smart?
guy.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is he's just taking that guy and saying, if he said this, I would believe him
I would
Because
believe
I
him.
know him. I
He's
know
a-
him. And
It doesn't matter. That's because you're a little bitch.
I don't know her. I'm a bitch because I don't believe her.
Let me get my little bitch ass behind the guy that I think is so smart. He's not smarter than you. That's just his job.
Time out.
If
Hold
you
on.
was in the science, you would be doing it. If you was in the science, you would be that.
But we're not. We're podcasters.
Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't.
I don't know how to do it.
We don't know how to do science.
I don't know how to do science.
Okay, what has Lex Friedman created?
I'm not
don't
even
know.
smart enough to know that.
Exactly. He's a fucking science teacher, just like anybody else. You can do that shit.
No.
Most
What are you
scientists.
so angry for, dude? Come on,
Because,
relax.
man, I hate
It's the
when people
Pinot.
put
It's the Pinot,
scientists
dude.
or different people in these positions saying they
hates
so
Lex
smart.
Friedman.
Yeah, what do you like Lex Friedman so much?
Listen.
Yeah.
Time out.
Yeah.
Let's stop the yelling because
Yeah.
we're talking over each other.
Yeah.
But I do want to say this, and I'm making this announcement to the fans, to Bobby Lee, to the crew, and to Doc. I want Lex Friedman on this show to go toe-to-toe with you
Yeah.
on who's smarter. Because you just said, do you think Lex is smarter than us? And I said,
We can get him on
I
the
think
show.
he is smarter than me. And you said, why? Because I know he's smarter than me.
Yeah.
In what way?
Robotics?
Yeah, engineering.
But that's
Yeah.
what he does for a living.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
But here's the thing.
Even if they caught me, I wouldn't be able to comprehend.
He could do step-by-step
How
lessons
many
with me.
people-
I'd forget the moment he left.
Yeah, exactly.
How many people know how to do what you do?
What do we do?
What do we do?
You're stand-up comics. You
Ah,
make jokes.
this is
What are
an
you
accident.
talking
This is
about?
'cause
This is
we're idiots.
We're dumb.
This is goofball weirdo shit because we're fucked up in the head.
The first year, my first joke was wet farts into the mic.
So funny. man.
Yeah, it was very good.
So
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. But that's all I know how to do.
We're stupid
We're
weirdos.
brave.
No,
We're
man,
brave.
You're
Brave.
elevating
We're
these
dumb and brave.
scientists. You're elevating them, and you shouldn't do that.
So we should bring them down.
We should bring
Yes,
them
you
down.
should. They right in on level with you. There's no difference between
I don't know
you.
about
don't
that.
know, man.
So who's above? All right. So who's above me then, intelligent wise?
I don't feel like nobody is. Depending on what you do is what you do. So you're going to
So
be
are you
intelligent.
saying Stephen
in that.
Hawking, me and Stephen Hawking are the same intelligent-wise?
Yes. You can be, but you're dumb because you feel you're dumb. And you act dumb because that's how you feel about yourself. I don't feel like I'm dumb. I don't feel like I'm dumber than Lex. I don't feel like that. I
Wait a
just feel
minute.
like that's what he does
Do
for a
you,
living.
do you think you're as intelligent as Stephen Hawking?
Yes.
It's insane. It's insane. I love it.
So
Yeah,
no one is smarter than you.
No, I've been. This is what I feel like. This is what I feel like. If you're talking about on the scale of what that profession is, he's way more intelligent.
Let's
than me.
remove the professions. Stop
Right.
with the professions.
Right.
Let's take Stephen Hawking away from his job as a fucking molecular
You can't do that because
biomechanics.
you only know him as a scientist.
Okay, but let's just.
so
keep
What
on
about
with
it
this.
in terms of getting sick, for example? If you're smarter, you get sick, you get COVID, for example, more times or less times?
Okay, fancy taking shots.
all right,
You-
taking shots.
you see what he just did?
Yeah, you
What
just
did
did
he
that.
Yeah, huh?
What did he say?
So-
No, never mind. There was a zombie apocalypse.
It's here now.
Okay, a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, no, it's
right?
here.
There's 30 people, right, that's surviving. You know what I mean? And Lex Friedman and me are a part of this 30 people, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think they would ask to be in charge to get things right? They would go to
As
Lex
far as
Friedman.
what? For what?
In any survival, getting electricity,
Almost anything.
strategy, almost everything. Strategy.
If they were like,
survival,
hey, it's
any-
They're
late.
not going to ask him.
They're gonna ask him
No,
before
they're not.
me.
No, they're not. Oh, before you? Because you're a bitch. How many times I gotta get told?
Right, you're a tough guy.
I'm smart, but I'm a bitch. Is that what it is? Yeah. I'm a smart bitch. I'm a smart bitch.
You keep breaking yourself.
Here's what's going to happen.
It's
After a
fucking
long
crazy.
day of trying to rebuild society and build up the wall so the zombies don't kill us all, everyone's tired. And at the end, Lex comes up to Bobby and he's like, will you do like the penis dance for everyone to get the morale up? And you do, and he crushes.
Right.
And that rewards him as a higher value. However,
Exactly. In that
that's
scenario,
that's not gonna make the group go, this is the smartest guy in the group.
Right.
They're gonna go, this guy's the most fun.
Exactly.
I love this guy. He's the king.
That's my role. That's my role.
We
Court
play our
gesture.
roles. Yeah.
Court
Right.
gesture.
We're
But
jesters.
What
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
doing, but what you're doing
What
is
we're doing, dude? What is your problem? Think about what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying because listen. None of those guys have contributed to science as far as technology and an uplifting.
Do you
humanity.
know that? I
All
don't
they
know
do
that
is
for a
teach.
fact. Do you
No,
know that
but
for a
here's what
fact?
I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Do you think teaching isn't
Well, I
contributing?
will say Lex, he does build shit. He does build, but he hasn't. Look, those guys haven't invented things. The guys that you think that are really smart are the guys that invent and create shit on their own.
So Stephen
Now,
Hawking with the whole black hole thing in the theater.
the whole black hole thing, that shit is always getting, his shit ain't even 100%. They gave him a Nobel Peace Prize on some shit that he 100% don't even know. He just basically go, okay. Nah, because they've been showing that his shit.
This is great.
But he was one of
Am
the first.
I right? Am I right?
But
or
he
wrong
was one
about
of the first people to
I'm
come
not
up with a lot
saying-
of these theories. Though.
Yeah.
So
Well, no,
theorizing is the
Einstein
part of science.
was one of the first people that came up with some of the most of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
so now-
Einstein, is Einstein smarter than me? Okay,
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
so there are people then.
Right. No, here's what I'll say. With
We
you,
got one. Albert Einstein, guys.
But
not,
the reason-
not Stephen Hawking,
But-
but
but-
Einstein, yes.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. Now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
He wasn't as smart as you.
Oh, here we go.
He was fucking his own cousin. He cheated on his wife with his own cousin. That
Okay.
don't-
You don't know how good his cousin's pussy was.
Yeah.
You weren't a fucking round.
But what I'm saying is he was you say he's a genius in science, but as a man, as like an all around genius in understanding love and connection, all that he's shit. See, there's an intelligence involved in just
Okay. I understand. Speaking of the mic first.
You're going
Yeah.
into
Speak in the mic.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got stay in the mic. I know
Yeah.
you're getting passionate.
You're getting
What I
passionate.
You're
understand.
going into the science, the art, like it's just it's science.
Okay,
right?
time
the
out.
same dumb motherfuckers that made nuclear weapons that we're having a problem with today. Dumbass scientists. You say they smart because they could create the weapons, but they're dumb because they made them.
Okay,
So-
okay. They may not have social empathy, right?
Mm.
It's kind of like how sometimes higher intellectual people are on the spectrum. They're not good at social cues, or they're not good at looking people in the eye and certain types of conversation rhythmic beats. Right. You may be more intellectual when it comes to those things. But as far as the far-reaching things that are much more difficult to compute with the regular brain,
They're smarter in science.
yes, but science is almost everything. What do you think everything is? Everything is fucking science.
But they're not
You are
intelligent.
science. This is all
But
science.
They don't know all science. They just know the area that
I
they're
know,
in.
but you know none of it, and they know none of it.
I know some of it. I don't know everything.
But you know what
some
I
of it.
mean. They know one thing very well.
That's
I know
what
what
they
you're
do
saying.
for a living.
We are intellectually superior when it comes to comedic rhythms, timing, thought processes. Right, but that's a almost unusable
man, I
skill.
It's unusable.
Outside of what we do. In another society, it wouldn't even be functioning as a
Like
job.
100
I
years ago, if
understand,
I lived
listen.
in Korea, right, and my families were rice.
I'm back in Ireland. He's in Korea.
Yeah. We heard rice.
And I'm a potato farmer.
Yeah, right.
And I'm cracking jokes in the field.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm
I'm
the funny
brightening the
guy
day.
in the rice field, right?
Right.
But if I was Lex Friedman, I'd be in the government.
Well, you'd own the rice field.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
own the rice field.
By the way, you collecting rice, cracking jokes.
Oh my god.
So fucking funny.
Yeah.
But the
We need to
problem
do a
is-
movie
is-
where it's like dual worlds happening, and I'm in a potato farm,
problem
Yeah.
and I'm stuffing potatoes in my ass to get a laugh.
And you know how those rice paddy hats? When I'm doing, you could, if you had an aerial view, you could see the hats go up and down because I'm killing so hard, right? You know what I mean? But that's all I'm good at.
How many bushels did you pick? I killed today. And you just crushed the rice field.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
You guys never wanted to be a scientist.
Oh my
Am
God,
I right or wrong about
Wait,
I'm just hold on. This guy.
this is good. Sit. This is really
Okay,
good.
I'm gonna let me just explain something.
No,
to
I
you.
never wanted
Let
to
me
be a
explain
scientist.
something to
There
you,
it is.
okay? My parents said to me at the age of 16, because I got all Fs, right? Like
For fun-
D's
for
and
fun.
Fs.
F for fun.
F for fun, right? My dad goes, "I'll buy you brand new car if you just get C in biology,
Mm.
right? That semester, I fucking studied. I did the tests, right? I got a D.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I never got the car.
You know what's crazy about
Okay, so my point is this, and I remember every night I go, you know what, dude? I am going to fucking study all. I couldn't comprehend any of it. You know what I mean?
And I get that.
Yeah, yeah.
You worked so hard.
I worked
just to
so
get,
hard to get it.
to get 10 more points,
Yeah,
but
I
still not
couldn't
get a
get
car.
it.
And I get that. You know why?
Yeah, why?
Because you're a goddamn dummy.
Oh, hey, don't sling
yeah,
around
yeah.
insults
Man,
around
hold
here,
on,
bro.
hold on,
Right,
hold
right.
on, but you know, sorry, I ain't trying to dish you, but I got locked in juvenile
Yeah.
and still got a C in goddamn chemistry after I got locked up. That's how fucking smart I was. I even posted it on Instagram. You motherfucker. You see, I guess because
I was trying to prove my point. You just
Can I tell you
told
something,
me
by the way?
that I was
Getting a
as smart
C.
as Stephen Hawking.
No, here's the thing. All I'm saying is everything is information. And information is all about your desire and what you want to learn. It's just like they asked Neil deGrasse Tyson, was he great at math? He said no. He said, I just love to do the science, so I learned and I pushed to learn the math. That's all it is.
Some people have a
Like-
better comprehension level. Comprehension level is something
Like,
you're missing.
yeah, okay, I would say that. Like physically, there are some people smarter than others because of physically they can't. But just because you're in your positions doesn't mean you're not smart. It just means that
We didn't say we're
perfected
not smart. I'm saying they're smarter than me.
Yeah,
I'm
not
smart.
doing that.
They're smarter than me.
that's all he's saying.
Here. I'm tall. NBA players are taller than me. They both can exist, but you to say that those people aren't smarter than me, I know what you mean. You're picking
Yeah.
out certain scales of intelligence, but there is an IQ. IQ is a broad test that shows your level of intellectual abilities to comprehend different parts of math, science, social, blah blah. It's everything.
Right.
IQ is the basis. Stephen Hawking's IQ is higher than yours and mine and his, probably combined, if I'm being honest.
But what I'm saying,
So yes, he's smarter than us.
that's only
There has to be a
because-
scale.
But that's only because that was his. See, also you have to remember.
You
where
can't refute the IQ
how
test
you
thing.
were
You have no
born.
argument back
It
to that.
depends on how you were born, where you were, and it just depends on what you're attracted to. So if I believe, this is what I believe
You
in
think
my heart.
everyone has the ability to be a genius?
Physically, if
How did
you
we go from
physically can.
aliens to this? I forgot.
I totally
I
forgot.
totally forgot. We just went into a completely different. Oh yeah, the lady.
Yeah, the lady.
That lady they showed the video.
Who has the highest IQ on Earth? Who has the highest IQ alive? Despite being a college dropout, Marilyn Vos Savant, that's where the word savant comes from, gained significant attention when her estimated IQ was score of 228, was listed in Guinness Book of World Records in 85. Famous for her
shit.
column in Parade magazine, where she gained critical attention for solving the famous mathematical Monty Hall problem. What is
Monty
ooh?
Hall,
What is it? What did she build? What is she?
Oh my fucking god.
All I'm saying is
she solved the Monty Hall
the
problem. What is
basis
it?
in life is so you could just take care of yourself. Eat anything else is what you apply yourself to, right? So whatever she does, that's what she wanted to do. She loved doing that. So I'm telling you, you would be great at science. You would be great if that's what you had a desire. You're not. That just wasn't.
I
your
had a
condition.
desire to get a C,
And it didn't
to get a car,
fucking
and
happen.
I didn't happen.
But okay.
I put my desire in it. Trust me. Right? I hated taking the bus. All my friends had cars. My desire was pure. 100%.
A lot of desire.
A lot of desire.
Okay, I guess I'm
no,
different because my teachers used to say I was a potential A student, but I played too much, and that was the thing. I played too much, and then once I got
So
into
why
gangs
didn't
and
you have the
drugs-
intellectual desire to not play too much?
Why didn't I have the intellectual desire to not play too much? You know, grew up different. Everybody has different.
No, because I
scenarios
think
in their
that's
life.
not your path. I
Right.
don't think it's meant for you.
Okay, that
Because
could be
your
too.
brain doesn't have that thing. I think that bitch, Savant,
Oh.
her brain had the thing, whether she liked it or not. We had the comedy thing, whether we liked it or not. It was developing it to make it a career that is the next step. But this bitch was born a genius. She just had to like cue
child
into it.
prodigies that can play like a Rachmaninoff piece at the age of 3.
I can't play.
That's just like a
chopsticks.
higher level of
I fuck
fucking
up
intelligence.
chopsticks every time.
I don't. That shit ain't nothing. It don't.
Is this Marilyn Savant?
What does all that benefit them? What does it does for them?
I don't know, change culture, inspire.
First
And
of all,
we're- and we're they-
so many
But
of our
that's what you
scientists.
do. You change culture. You inspire doing what you do.
Okay, but so many of our scientists have come along that have look at this. Fucking Elon Musk 155. This bitch was 228. That's how smart this woman was.
Right.
And time
And
out.
look at the two.
Scientists
Look at the difference
created
between the two.
The cure and the
Now
vaccine.
you would
for
say because a
polio.
man in a woman's world it is difficult for a woman. But go ahead.
No, I'm saying
God.
I'm saying what science has contributed is we've cured disease.
Let's go back to aliens,
Nothing.
man.
There's no cures.
So if the government created this other agency, this agency to specifically look for UFOs, right, Doc? Do they have an agency for like exorcisms and you know what I mean, that kind of a realm, like spiritual realms?
They haven't announced nothing like that.
So there isn't one.
Not that I know.
It's at the Vatican City.
Oh, you think Vatican has one?
Shadiest place on earth.
It's pretty shady.
No, have you ever been there?
No.
Scary. Have you been to the Vatican? So scary.
Why?
It is its own. I'm gonna misquote this. It's its own jurisdiction of everything. They have their own police, their own banks, their own government. They don't have to obey to anything. No outside force can influence them.
That's
If someone gets murdered
yeah.
in the walls of the Vatican, it doesn't need to ever leave the walls of the Vatican. Dude, and I asked one of our tour guides when I went there.
Oh, you were just there.
Well, we didn't go this time, but I went the last time I went, and I said, let me ask you a question you're going to find annoying. And she was like, yeah. And I said, how many people do you think get killed or accidental deaths in these walls? And she's like, a few times a year, I think something happens within these walls that never makes it out.
Wow.
A few times a year.
That's incredible.
Because who would know? Because you know the gates are open during mass. Thousands of people flood the square. So if there's beef or there's something going on beneath the surface, if it happens in the square, no one will know.
It's like the Da Vinci Code.
It is like the Da Vinci
Yeah,
Code.
yeah.
It is like the fucking Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
It's just shady to me, dude. God bless the Vatican. Good for you guys. Don't kill me. Don't fucking maim me. But I just that to me, that's alien shit. That's UFO stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know they got some shit in the Vatican.
Yeah.
All right. So you set the tone, set the mood. Yeah, that's okay. Oh my God, are these Pauly shirts? And they're signed?
They're signed? Oh my God.
Wow.
It says Bobby.
Oh,
What?
this is so cool.
Oh, cool.
this is
All right,
so fucking
And I got,
cool.
look at this.
Santina. Oh, this is so fucking
This is
cool.
so cool.
And you know what he
we
wrote?
should
Look-
frame these and put them up on
Please,
the podcast.
look at he wrote. Look,
near,
he wrote
near, the
my
near the bathroom.
my sweet ginger. My
Because
sweet
I know
ginger.
these two,
Yeah.
they fucking hate it. This guy.
Well, if you guys
I love it.
if you guys want to keep them, they're 20 for the shirts and 25 for the headshots.
Dude, you
Wow.
are learning. You're really good.
Yeah.
This is really fucking
Thank
nice.
you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Pauly.
man.
Well,
Thanks,
we need to
Paul.
have Pauly on the show. by
Oh,
the
we would
way.
love to have them.
if he wants to do it.
Yeah.
Tour was amazing though. I want to go back. I loved it.
So what places did you play?
Good nights. I met this guy.
I love Charlie Goodnight.
Love Raleigh.
Raleigh's great.
Heffron,
John Heffron.
I love him.
Brian.
Brian
oh,
Heffron.
Yeah.
wait, what is
The
John?
owner, right?
You're not a road dog, I guess.
Is that the owner, Brian Heffron?
Wait. John Heffron is a comic.
Yeah, but Brian Heffron is too, right?
Yeah, if you guys were road dogs, you know.
Yeah. So that's a cool club, Good Nights. I played it before.
Good Nights was great. Heffron runs all of the comedy zones.
Oh, right.
Right. So you went Charlotte to that one?
We went Good Nights and then comedy zones in Greensboro, Charlotte, which was Charlotte was this huge room, and then in Greenville. The Greensboro one was like at Applebee's turned into a comedy club.
Which one was outside? I saw you guys doing it like an outside.
That was Silverado's. That was like a music venue.
Wow.
So
And you
wild.
do well there, or is it hard?
It was awesome.
Every show you killed.
Yeah, and I got way better like
as the weekend went on.
as it went.
That's
yeah.
what happens,
That's
baby.
what
We're getting
happens.
strong.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Our little jet ski is getting fucking.
I love
Thanks
It's
it.
gonna be a yacht at some point.
Oh, and then eventually, maybe when we do our Bad Friends tour, when we do the theater tour.
Yeah, no, she can't come on the tour.
Oh, that's right.
man.
Of course she can come on the
Yeah,
tour.
yeah.
of course you can. Black Magic. Black Magic has to be on the tour.
Yeah.
You guys have never met?
No, never. Feels like I've known you for years though.
Yeah, everybody talking to you about me from the store.
Yeah. And
Look how different he is.
we worked a lot.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
are
Oh,
lot-
you worked a lot?
Lot
Yeah,
love.
see that?
real
Oh, yeah.
talk. See, you know the struggle. That fucking lot. God damn.
There's a real lot bond.
I told you that's what you guys had in common. You both are two young black people, and you both worked a lot.
Yeah, we told when you were coming, we told them that you were black.
And you believe Jet Ski Johnson was black?
Johnson.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
A woman named Jet Ski Johnson
Yeah.
definitely is a black lady.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are calling me Jet Ski because you, through one episode, single-handedly changed my name to Juicy.
Well, Juicy is you're still juicy to us. You'll always be juicy in our heart.
Do you
And
not
Jet-
like? We could come up with a different. Do you like that one, or should we change it?
it's just hilarious because I've gained probably over 7,000 followers
Wow.
from
Keep
that
it going,
one
by the way.
episode.
Keep it going. Follow her.
keep following her.
From you guys, and and on the road, I'll get on stage. Juicy.
No.
Yes.
That's awesome.
No, be real.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It might be 3 out of 100 or something.
Still,
but
that's
it's-
good
not
odds.
great. That's
yeah,
good odds.
it's badass. At
that's
the
awesome.
store too. Yeah.
So can you tell us? Did you do a joke did you do a new joke on the road that bombed? Did you have anything that you ate shit on?
I didn't really like eat shit, but I figured some shit out. Like some premises that I started out early that didn't really have an ending. Yeah. And Frank and I would, as soon as we were done, we'd go back and we'd just like work on the bits. It was
Don't you miss
awesome.
those days?
Yeah, I miss those days.
'Cause that's over for us.
Did you bring a trumpet?
No,
I like that bit.
yeah, I used to do that, and then I stopped because I wanted to be like a real stand-up because I thought having a trumpet in my act was not real.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
bullshit.
But the trumpet, because let me just see if I get this bit right. But you bring the trumpet, right, and you go, "This is my rape whistle."
Yeah, about like 8 minutes, and
Yeah.
I hold it for about. I don't mention it for
You don't
about
mention
8
it,
minutes.
right? And then you go, "Oh, this is my trumpet,"
so
right?
funny.
And
Yeah.
then you play it, right? You go, right? Then you play a little tune,
Yeah.
and then how does the bit go?
Like say you're walking down a dark alley at night and someone's following you and you just rape.
Yeah.
Hear ye.
It's a good bit.
But like, where do you go? I do some impressions of like Louis Armstrong and Miles Davis.
Do you?
Do you?
Yeah, but like, where do you go from there? How many?
Anywhere you fucking want to go. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
And I hung out with your boyfriend a little last night. We had a conversation. Did he tell you?
He told me about it.
Yeah. And he tried to get me to go to. He goes, "Hey, you want to do this gig in Mammoth?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay, let me hear it." Right? He's like, "Yeah, it's a couple hundred seats, but it'll go real well."
Oh, it's actually good. It's at the brewery.
Really?
Sarah Mello used to do one there.
Oh,
years-
you know about it?
Well, is it still the same? It's at the brewery there in town?
I think he's since moved it to. I can't keep track of it. But it's grown a lot and it's good. And you had mentioned that you wanted to play at like more alt rooms.
Yeah. So I was thinking
There
because
is a
I want to
brewery
help
up there. It's
I
good.
want to help him.
Yeah.
What will you do? You and I just as fun go out there.
I'll do that 100%.
Just do one couple.
It's like 200 seats or 300, 200 something seats. If it's the same spot, Sarah Mello, you know Mello. She
I
used to
love
do-
her.
She did a show
It's her
up there.
birthday today.
Is it really?
It's Sarah Mello. Yeah, I send her a video. Happy
she
birthday.
did a show up there that was at the little brewery that's there in town in Mammoth, and it was fucking.
Oh yeah.
It was do you remember this?
Yeah.
It was a short-lived amount of time, but
Yeah, I
it's a,
texted
it's
last night.
It's fun.
Oh, can we share you some of his theories earlier on?
Please.
Right, and this is a
Please.
real thing. He wasn't kidding, so at all. It was sincere, and he argued it to death. Right. So basically, did you know that me and Stephen Hawking have the same intelligent level?
Same.
Do you believe?
Go on.
Do you believe that?
Oh, that's the whole theory?
Yeah.
That's the theory of everything?
He was basically saying that there's no difference between intelligent levels between me and Stephen Hawking and him.
Essentially, it's you're only as smart as the things that you care about to be smart at. That's kind of like
So if we cared about like quantum physics,
then we could be.
and black holes, that we would be immersed in that information and we'd know as much as Stephen Hawking.
That's your theory?
Yeah. Yeah. If you if you love it and you put yourself into it. Then I gave him an example of
That's
Neil.
deep.
Yeah, because Neil said he wasn't good at math. Right?
Neo, like the
Neil
Matrix?
deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, Neo.
Yeah.
Who did you think? Who do you
He said
think?
Matrix.
Neo.
Neo.
I said Neo.
Blue pill or red pill?
Right. So he wasn't good at math. So, but he said that he just, because he loved science, he was able to go and dive into it deep. So that's the thing that I was trying to bestow upon them. Like, hey man, if you're in that field and you love it, you're going to become intelligent in that. Just like their style of comedy, there's an intelligence behind that because nobody can do that. What we do is rare. So scientists are rare. If you go into science, you're gonna know how to
So
do it.
theoretically, if Stephen Hawking wanted to do stand-up and his heart was into stand-up,
Can
he
I-
could be as good as us.
Can I tell you
If that's
something?
what he wanted to do.
If
yeah.
that's what he wanted to do.
He did
We
at
used
the
to
end.
do-
Welcome. I'm glad to be here. At
This
the
guy knows what I'm
Jackal.
talking about.
Yeah.
We used to do character shows in Arizona where you dress up as a character and do stand up as that character. And I would go as Nebula Hawking, who was Stephen Hawking's niece. And I would write my set out on an iPad and I'd had someone push me up to the microphone
Yeah.
and I would hit play and it would play the act.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Would it do well?
Yeah, it would kill. It was like while my uncle spent his life studying the stars, I spend my life trying to be a star.
Oh, that's funny. Do you have a manager?
Yes.
Who?
Rachel Williams at Levity.
Oh, that's cool.
I just just got
That's
a manager.
amazing. Agent?
No.
Oh,
Asian?
Asian? You have Asians?
Do you have any Asians in there?
I'm your Asian.
Just
yeah.
one?
I want
You
it.
need at least one in this town.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you have a Goldie Hawn, like old school Goldie Hawn likability.
Okay.
Don't you think she does?
I couldn't even comment about that.
What do you mean?
I don't know about Goldie Hawn's likability. I mean, I
Well,
think
I mean, back in the day, she was like when she that when what was that? She was the sergeant. What was the military one that she did?
Polly said he's gonna take me to perform for the troops.
ooh, USO.
Have you guys ever done that?
Private Benjamin.
Yeah, Private Benjamin, right?
There you are. That's you.
I could see you as the next Private Benjamin.
Take me there, Bobby.
Like she's like this kind of like you fish out of water. You know what I mean?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Honestly, that is juicy right there.
That's juicy.
Maybe
right
we could call it In the Army now.
there. Part two.
Part two.
Part two.
Thank you.